Trump is not playing, man. That's right. This time is totally different. He's working with the #1 African American in the world, the richest African American in the world, Elon Musk.
That's a great people on both sides. So like say, excuse me, fake news. Fake news. They tried.
Imagine two of comedy's sharpest minds colliding with a former president known for his razor-thin skin, resulting in an explosive display of wit. When Chris Rock and Jamie Foxx took to the stage, they didn't merely deliver jokes about Donald Trump. They unleashed a masterclass in dismantling a carefully constructed image, using nothing more than brilliant timing and searing satire.
Canada's gonna be with us soon. Canada will be with America very soon. I love Canada dry. I don't like Canada wet. I like Canada dry.
We want Canada to adopt America.
I like Canada.
At least California.
Canada's gonna be with us. They're gonna be the 36th state. There's 50, sorry. 30, whatever. I don't do math. Everyone knows that. I like.
Trump is he's like a dominant female boxer. He's like Ronda Rousey. You're like, God damn it, she can fight. And then you go, oh, she hitting girl.
Their relentless barrage not only made audiences laugh, but forced everyone, even diehard supporters, to confront the absurdity at the heart of Trump's persona.
The cast of The Apprentice is running the world. Trump, the daughter, Omarosa, they run the world, man. Yo, man, this
Rock's approach was not about cheap shots or easy laughs. Instead, he dissected Trump's entire public image with the precision of a surgeon, laying bare the contradictions that defined the former president's brand of dominance. With a cutting comparison that likened Trump to a dominant female boxer who appears formidable until her aggressive theatrics unravel, Rock punctured the inflated bravado that had been carefully built over decades. His commentary wasn't just comedic. It was a powerful expose of how a persona constructed on strength and dominance could hide an astonishing fragility underneath.
Trump is not playing, man. That's right. This time is totally different. He's working with the #1 African American in the world, the richest African American in the world, Elon Musk. That's right, he is African American. Elon got more kids than the Cleveland Browns.
Rock's keen observations turned each punchline into a moment of revelation, challenging the audience to see beyond the spectacle and question the very foundations of modern celebrity politics. What sets Rock apart is his ability to layer biting social commentary with humor so seamlessly that the laughter is both cathartic and thought-provoking. He didn't focus on trivial political missteps or scattered campaign gaffes. Rather, he honed in on the self-contradictory nature of a man who is less a politician or businessman and more a walking caricature.
A war hero that got captured. I don't want to vote for nobody that got captured. I want to vote for that got away.
By exposing the incongruities between Trump's cultivated image and the absurdity of his actions, Rock managed to reflect a deeper commentary on how society conflates celebrity with competence.
Trump, who rarely, if ever, apologizes for anything, sounded like he's softening a little on McCain.
And certainly if there was a misunderstanding, I would totally take that back. But hopefully I said it correctly.
His wit turned what could have been simple mockery into a potent indictment of the very system that elevated such figures, a system obsessed with fame, wealth, and a troubling blend of arrogance, masquerading as authority.
I think a lot of parents would, encourage their children to kind of high aspirations.
Yes.
But like you told your mom,
When I was a kid, before I wanted to be a comedian, my dream was to be the president of the United States. It's the only real job I ever wanted, okay? Only time I wanted an office. I wanted to be the president of the United States. And I told my mother.
Complementing Rock's incisive deconstruction was Jamie Foxx, whose impersonation of Trump captured not only his voice and mannerisms, but the very chaotic spirit of his public speeches.
Lots of great people on bus. I love London. London falling down.
Yeah, well, I just got to tell you that you might have met your match. Because I also do a Donald Trump impression. Jamie Foxx, the greatest Fox in the wilderness. Great guy.
Do you have the yell? There. You gotta get the yell. They tried to give me the virus. You know what he does there? I beat the virus. They tried to give me.
Fox's rendition was more than an over-the-top parody. It was a spot-on recreation of the disjointed, stream of consciousness style that has come to define Trump's rhetoric.
I have to say, Jamie, before you go, yours is not as good as mine. Can you try it out?
A lot of great people.
You're a disaster.
With lines like "London falling down, I love it," Fox perfectly mimicked the random, almost surreal transitions from one thought to another. Moments that, in the real world, had been mistaken by many as deliberate strategy rather than pure chaos. Fox's performance was revelatory in another important way. It stripped away the veneer of power that presidential decorum usually commands. By exposing the incoherent rambling masked as authority, Fox forced viewers to reassess how easy it is for a leader to exploit image over substance.
That's a great people on both sides. So like say, excuse me, fake news. Fake news! They tried.
His portrayal was not merely humorous. It was a scathing commentary on the modern expectation that political leadership must equate to bombastic showmanship, even at the cost of logic and coherence. The immediate reaction to these performances was nothing short of a digital firestorm, with clips spreading across social media like wildfire. Even those who typically steered clear of politically charged content found themselves compelled to share and discuss the performances, as they transcended party lines and tapped into a universal desire to see unbridled vanity exposed for what it is. Trump's own response, a series of incoherent rants and accusations directed at nasty Hollywood elites, served only to reinforce the power of comedy as a mirror reflecting uncomfortable truths.
I have determined that it is time to officially recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel.
This encounter goes beyond a simple clash of words. It underscores the unique power of satire to reveal underlying vulnerabilities in even the most formidable public figures. While Trump could relentlessly attack his adversaries through policy and rhetoric, nothing seemed capable of deflating his carefully maintained image quite like a well-timed joke. Rock and Fox, by holding up a mirror to Trump's absurdities, reminded everyone that beneath the gilded facade lies a man impervious to criticism, only until he is relentlessly exposed by humor. Ultimately, the performances of Rock and Fox transcend the realm of mere entertainment. They serve as a powerful critique of our current cultural landscape. They compel the audience to reflect on the blurred line between genuine leadership and stage spectacle, exposing a reality where the ability to command respect is often inversely proportional to one's capacity to laugh at oneself. In an era where media manipulation and celebrity culture hold sway over political discourse, such incisive comedy provides not only a release valve for collective frustration, but also a clarion call for greater authenticity in public life. In summary, the comedy showdown between Rock and Fox against Trump didn't just generate laughs, it drove home a piercing realization about the nature of power today. In a world obsessed with image, the truth, raw, relentless, and often absurd, is the ultimate equalizer. And as these performances demonstrated, sometimes the most effective way to dismantle an inflated persona is to simply point out its inherent ridiculousness. When leaders can be made to squirm in the spotlight of good humor, it's a sign that no amount of bluster can withstand the force of laughter.